Peace and much love, you guys and gals who clicked on today's second video. As promised, excellence comes in many forms, right? Shapes and sizes, if that's a good way to put it. And if not, you guys help me reword it. I'll go with whatever you guys got in mind, okay? But anywho, what does it mean to display excellence, especially as a man in today's world, right? Well, thank you guys. Just think for a minute, okay? How would you deem excellence? How would you perceive excellence about yourself in general, right? What about you should people be flattered by, right? Some of you guys may think it should be money, some people may think it should be how many cars they got, the typical usual stuff like that, right? For me, I can care less about any of that. Yes, I know it's important. You got to have a way to get around. If you got a family, you got to provide for them. That's different, okay? For me, not having exactly a family, kids and all that, I don't have to necessarily worry about that. So for me, and same for some of you guys out there too who don't got a family, kids, anything like that, excellence to me, personally, is about how much I can develop myself as a better human being with a better sense of understanding of what's going on around me. The reasons for why things may happen to me. And then later on during the day, I may wonder why. Well, why did this happen? Why am I going through this? You guys got to think. The development of our spirit, man, of our essence, not that it just makes us a man, but of the human soul, right, is to embark on the path of going through situations that are going to make you tougher, not just physically, not just that, you guys, okay, but mentally. Things that will strengthen your heart, strengthen just your spirit overall, make you more of a righteous being, right? That's how I deem excellence for myself. And just the things that I've learned these last few years, guys, has just been incredible, right? It's just been so profound for me that I can't begin to explain to you guys. I don't know how to really explain it, right? Because I've just learned so much. It really is hard to put into words, you guys. Y'all have no idea. But I'm not the only one. I'm not saying, I've reached nirvana yet, because I am a very long way away from that. But I guarantee you, some days I'm just so confident in myself. I believe in myself so much. And I know that I'm destined for greatness. I know that a lot of y'all are destined for greatness. And it doesn't have to just be through means of money, materialistic possessions, right? Trying to hook up with the baddest woman as a man that you could find, or trying to get with the guy with the most money and the most cars and the most dominant semen as a woman, right? That shouldn't be the goal, you guys. It really shouldn't. And not saying none of you guys believe in that. And gals, if there's any watching, I'm not saying any of y'all believe in that. I'm just saying for the ones who do, you got to open up your mind to the bigger perspective of what's really going on. And of course, I understand at the same time that not everyone is really ready for that yet. It takes some people time, you guys, and that's okay. No hate, no harsh feelings, no pushback or nothing. Take as much time as you need. Take a break if you need it. Sometimes it's the best thing to do, you guys, is to rest, right? Rest your mind, rest your soul, allow your body to relax, get inside your mind, meditate if you need to, which I don't see why you wouldn't, because it really helps. And that's the best way to do it, to really figure out yourself, to figure out the things that you need to work on, to find the reasons to get up and keep going when it seems like you can't. I know how hard it is, you guys. I really do. I have the experience. I'm still a really young man myself. Now, obviously, I'm not a kid. I'm not a teenager. I'm not an adolescent anymore. I'm still more or less a young adult, but, I'm getting up there, right? So I got experience. I know. I really do. Or else I wouldn't be able to come on here and tell you guys. Just like Dante does and all that, how he always says, how the elder says, I wouldn't be able to come on here and tell you guys about my experiences if I've never been through them. I'm telling you guys the same, right? But some of you guys have probably been through a lot worse. But guess what? That's what makes you so unique, so powerful. That's what makes you, that right there is what puts you on the path and lets you know that you are destined for greatness, you guys, because you've been through so much. And guess what? You overcame it, didn't you? You managed to push past those barriers, right? Right. And now look at you. Sure, you may not be exactly where you want to be, but, however, Look how much it's developed you. Look how much more mentally strong you've become. Right? Look how much more righteous you've become. Look at so many of the old habits and nasty things that you used to do. Now it's like you totally forgot about them things. They're non-existent, as all bad, negative things should be. But unfortunately, that's not the case, because in this reality, you guys, everything and anything can happen, except for us like flying around and, all that type of stuff, right? But what I'm saying is that however you guys deem excellence really dictates the kind of person you'll end up becoming, the path you'll take. And these are only the kind of choices that you guys can make. But don't make any mistake, you guys. Other people can definitely, get you to go on whatever path they want you to, if you allow them, if you give them that access, if you let them go over to your control room and go on your control panel and smash that red button. See, only you should be allowed to do that. But see, you see, some people tend to forget that you can actually accidentally give access, that you can give that access to other people. And that's the last thing you guys want to do, man. You have to master yourself. We all have to. Now, some of us already have, right? For you guys who are out there who've been through so much and who've experienced so many traumatic things, or maybe they weren't, or maybe they didn't have to be traumatic, but there were definitely some things that woke you up to reality, right? And these kind of experiences are what allow you guys, or what allow us all as a collective, right, who've been through these things, the chosen, right? For you guys who like to use that term, come to an understanding that we are so much more capable than what the world tries to tell us, right? We have so much within us, so much innate, powerful abilities within us. And guys, when I say abilities, I'm not talking about flying and shooting laser beams at your eyes. Let's keep it on a mature level, right? I'm saying we have so much power and energy just flowing throughout us that there shouldn't be a reason as to why you always are attracting negative things in your life, negative people, bad outcomes, bad situations, unless you allow yourself to, because you have no control over the things that maybe have plagued you over time as you grew up, right? From a kid maybe to where you are now, depending on how old you are. Because some of you guys who watch me are either a lot older than me or just about in my age range. But hey, that's not to say anything bad, you guys, because I've been through it too. I've experienced a lot, man. But that doesn't mean that you should let these things determine how successful you can be, not just in a materialistic sense, like I've stated a few times already, but in a sense to where they made you just mentally stronger, right? They really helped develop your soul, your spirit. It's the same thing. It just depends on which word you want to use. But overall, in the sense of the word, it's really helped you become just so much greater. It's helped you realize and be able to point out your flaws, the things that you need to work on. The people who make it seem as if they put you in a certain type of energy or vibration or whatever, only to help you realize, look, this is what you need to work on, man. Right? This is something that you need to work on. Right? So things may tend to happen. People may tend to come around who put you in certain situations and all that, right? To try to, I guess in a sense, if you guys want to say the word test, but really it's just the universe testing you, man, seeing how strong you are, seeing how much you've learned. It wants to see how much you can apply all these things to your life. And if you're able to do that, guys, that's a major congratulations. Like, for real. Seriously, because not a lot of people can handle it. A lot of people really just completely give up and they never try again. And look at them. Look how they turn out. Right? They don't see the worthiness in themselves. And that's why life tends to be so hard for people. Because we tend to give up too easily on ourselves. We give up too easily on the people who truly care about us, man, who want to see us do better, who want to see us do great things. But most importantly, people just give up on themselves too easily. And that's why guys like me come around or eventually pop up. Sure, I don't seem like much, man, but I know what I'm talking about, at least to some degree, because I've got the experience, you guys. But don't let anything in life deter you away from doing what you want to do, trying to be as happy as you want to be. Because I know it's going to be hard, you guys. I do. But don't let that put you in a bad mood. Don't let that put a frown on your face, man. Even in hard times, you got to learn how to keep a smile on your face. And if you can manage to keep that smile without faking it, because you know that you're going to be okay and that everything will be all right, you've already won. So with that being said, you guys, that's the end of the second video right here that I got for you guys. If everyone has enjoyed, be sure to drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. Make sure to comment down below if there's anything else you guys would maybe like me to go over, talk about, discuss. I'd love to do a live stream with you guys too, man, because I have enough subscribers apparently to be able to do one, but there's really no point if a lot of people don't tap in. So you guys let me know if y'all want that, man. I'd be more than happy to do it. Ask whatever you want. And this goes for anybody. So don't hesitate. And finally, be sure to hit that subscribe bell button down below so you guys never miss out on when I upload my next video. Peace and much love, and hit that share button as well. I almost forgot. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace and much love, blessings, gratitude, prosperity, and all that other good jazz, right? Peace, you guys. Much love.